Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this quick Facebook Live. We're just going to share a couple principles with you today that I thought were very powerful. And so we're going to share those with you today, and hopefully it will empower you and change your thinking just a little bit. Today we want to talk just briefly about success and failure. See, success looks different to each and every one of us. Success may be fast cars. It may be a vacation of the month. It may be spending time with family. It may be a big bank account. It may be financial independence. So success looks different to each and every one of us. But understand that failure looks the same to all of us. Failure is men and women's inability to accomplish their goals and dreams. And many of us do that. It's not that we plan to fail. We just fail to plan. And so what we know is that we have to have a success type mentality. We have to plan where we want to be. If you don't set goals and dreams, it's amazing how you'll hit your target with amazing accuracy. And so when we talk about that, we want to talk about failure. Failure is just an error in judgment. It's just poor judgment. That's what failure comes from. I'll give you my example. A few years back, I'm that guy who loves donuts. And so every night I'd stay up late. Error in judgment. I'd stay up late watching TV. Error in judgment. I'd have a hard time getting up for work. Okay? And then when I get up, I go get coffee and 2 donuts. Just 2. But what I found out is that error in judgment with those donuts over time created a problem. That problem became a disease. That disease is known as Dunlap. My belly had Dunlapped over my belt. Okay? And so I found out that this error in judgment needed to be changed. I had to change that error in my judgment. I had to get away from those donuts. It wasn't the error of one time of a donut today. It's the error of 2 donuts a day over a long period of time. It didn't work out so well. And so we have to correct our errors in judgment. When we have an error in judgment, understand errors in judgment, no matter how small, over time they add up and they become an accumulated disaster. That's what happened. That became an accumulated disaster for me. Those donuts just kind of piled up right there and it became a disaster. And so we want to encourage you to correct your errors in judgment. Now do that through a mentor or a good friend. A lot of times your friends will say things to you and you'll say like, why did they say that to me? But it's because they have your best interest in mind. Careful, not all of them do. And so now let's look at success. What is success? Success is a few simple disciplines practiced daily. A few simple disciplines practiced daily. If you go to the gym on a daily basis, you don't come out looking like, big and bulky the next day. But if you practice just going to the gym working out, a year later you'll have some great results. And so understand these few simple disciplines. One of them is to plan. Get a calendar. Write out your plans for tomorrow. How many of you know what's on the calendar for tomorrow? Oh, it's the weekend. I don't know. I'm just going to have fun. Well, you've already failed to plan. So plan out your day. When is the best time to start a project? When it's finished in your mind. You have to see it in your mind before you attain it. And so success comes to those who take these simple disciplines and start practicing those over time. Those simple good disciplines become habits. And those habits are what take us from where we are to where we're striving or where we want to go. And so we encourage you each of you today to take those good habits and move them into your life and have an outcome of success. Have an outcome of success, whatever that is for you, whether it's the fast cars, the big bank account, whatever it is, time with family, whatever it is for you, we encourage you to start creating a plan to win, a plan to be successful. Many of us oftentimes wonder, why is this happening to me again? But we all know, lesson lived until lesson learned. And that's why we keep duplicating the same errors in judgment, because we haven't learned from them. So take those errors in judgment, learn from them, become success, have a success mentality, and you too will find that you will be different. You'll be on the path to where you want to go, and you'll hit your goal with amazing accuracy. Thanks for joining me on Facebook. You guys have a great day and continue to make it a successful day. We'll see you soon.